am here with another yard sale haul. It was actually a beautiful day for yard sailing. I did not go to a lot of yard sales. There were only a few in my area. One yard sale, if you watched not my last video, the one before it, I went to a yard sale and I picked up a lot of designer stuff that are, designers that I don't find very often, but they were tiny sizes, little shorts and stuff. Anyway, they told me they were having another yard sale today and I said, I will go. I don't know that they had new stuff. I just think I looked at stuff that maybe I didn't look at last time. So we'll do that one last. I stopped at an estate sale. It was the second day. And when in the past, I would always try to get there when they open, but I haven't been doing that. The second day is 50% off. So when I got there, pickings are a little bit slim. I only found one item, so I'm going to start with that. It is a vintage coat, men's coat. Angel Suede of Luxury Polyester by GRAIS, probably pronounced gray. Made in USA, size 44 regular. So it's this faux suede with a plush type interior or lining. And it is in amazing condition as far as I can tell. I could not find a mark on it. Then I stopped at a yard sale near my house that I just saw signs for, and I picked up 3 things. I picked up this Coach bag. It's Coach Factory. It's got a couple of marks on it, but I think I can get them out. It's a sort of yellow, and this light, it looks sort of chartreuse. So I'm not sure what the color is. Coach Factory. I didn't really do a lot of research on this. I did see one for sale for $70. I just have to clean up the spots. I do like pebbled leather. I don't necessarily do that well for Coach, but the price was decent. I actually am not really familiar with this brand. And when I looked them up, they had them listed pretty high, but the comps not so much. It's sometimes amazing the huge difference between what things are listed at and what things have sold at. Like, people, do you look at these prices? Do you just pull these numbers out of your you-know-what? But I bought them anyway because I really like them. And even at moderate comps, it's okay because I didn't pay much for it. The brand is JB, I think. JB Dillon, Dillon. They are a men's 10.5 double E, which means they're pretty darn wide because D is average for a man. So I would guess that E is the next width and then double E is even wider, but I'm not sure. I like this toe, this squared toe, and the stitching, and it's not super tall, and also in pretty good shape. I mean, that happens pretty quickly when you wear a leather bottom, or whatever that is, leather bottom boots. And now let's see what I got from the yard sale, which is what I had been to before, and that is where I got most of my stuff today. I spent exactly half of what I spent last time. Couple of things at the end. I didn't even ask the price. I just rounded up and said, because one of them, she said, oh, you can just have that. And then there was another cheap item, and I just rounded up because I knew it was for, they were doing a charity thing. I'm like, that's okay. So this is just a men's dress shirt, business shirt. And it is Armani Collezione. I didn't Google this or check comps. I would think I could sell it for enough to make it worthwhile at yard sale prices. I don't expect to make a ton. This little number would be great for New Year's Eve. Look at that. I don't know if you'd really call this micro pleats. Yeah, I think I would. Elastic waist. The brand is Isabelle Marant Etoile. Pretty sure Etoile means star in French, if my limited French serves me. And it is a size, just like the other designer stuff I picked up there, small sizes, 34. I don't know what that is. I haven't done the conversion, but it's small. I was not familiar with this brand, so I did do a quick search. I liked the piece, and I suspected that it would be worth buying because it was made in Italy. Italian size 40. The brand is Blue Marine, which I feel like I've heard of, but I couldn't remember if it was good. I honestly didn't look at sold comps. I just looked at what the prices that they were asking, because this was a yard sale with yard sale prices, and I thought it was pretty. And so I didn't feel the need to do too much research at that time. Look how pretty it is. So it's got these transparent parts at the hips. No, I would never wear this. I guess you have to wear a thong with this or nothing at all. I wonder whether there's a fabric tag here. I feel like there is something. Yeah, 100% silk. Had a hunch. So, made in Italy, always a good sign. I don't know this brand. I didn't look it up. I bought it because it's called Naked Cashmere. Can you see it? So it's just tacked on the corners, white on white. Seems like an expensive brand, size small, but it's 100% cashmere, and I didn't see any holes. There was actually a really neat piece that was maybe iMagnon. I can't remember. It was 100% cashmere, but I found 2 holes, and I was just like, I'm not even good. I mean, I could have easily stitched them up, and I'm sure I could have sold it anyway, but I decided not to buy it. This is just a cardigan. Oh, it feels so good. So it's a heavier weight cashmere than, a normal cashmere top. It's cardigan weight. With patch pockets. This was a size small. Buttons. This is a size small, isn't it? Yes. I don't know the brand. I'm going to look it up. Have you heard of it? Naked Cashmere. It sounds pricey. This is a brand that I normally don't pick up, and I actually did look at this last time and left it, but it was there again, and I was just like, it's so cute. I'm just going to buy it, and I could keep it. It's Cynthia Rowley bucket hat. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's not embroidered. That's just the pattern of the fabric. Oh, that's a pretty tall. Yeah, I wouldn't wear that. That looks silly. Doesn't it seem really tall? It's like a witch's bucket hat. That's weird. If there had been a mirror there and I saw how tall it was and silly looking, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Because I was thinking that I'd be the backup if it didn't sell, but this is silly. Let's see how far down it will go. It goes all the way this far. No, there's still space there. I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Can't. Okay, that's weird. Oh well. And then, this is the one let's do this one first. The brand is ALC, extra small. I've never found this brand. I think it's a decent brand. I'm trying to tell. Oh, it's got a little bit of makeup here. That bucket hat did not do me any favors. It seems to have a little bit of makeup there. I should be able to get that out, no problem. And it's a cute crop top with these sleeves, and I honestly couldn't remember. I felt like that was a good brand, but I couldn't really remember it well, and I looked it up. It seemed to be good, so I threw it in. I'll clean that up and throw it into the pile for later. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's just a drawstring bag. It's a heavy, feels almost like flannel, and it says Bruno Cucinelli. Well, I've never found Bruno Cucinelli, so now I have something Bruno Cucinelli. I left it there, and then I went back, and I'm like, and this is the one she said, oh, you can just have it. I'm like, okay, but I'm rounding up anyway, so. And this I actually bought for myself. I've been looking for a bigger fanny pack for bins. I like to wear a fanny pack at the bins because, first of all, a cross shoulder, I'm at the bins 6 to 8 hours. By the end of the day, my shoulder is killing me. And then a backpack, if I actually want to get something out of my backpack, I have to take it off. This is right there. I can just reach in, pull out my breakfast bar or whatever. It's big enough for a bottle of water, all my keys. It's got pockets. And this is it's probably old because was probably meant to be a phone pocket, but obviously isn't going to fit my phone. But that's okay. Probably put my keys in there. So that's for me. And the rest is footwear that I think was probably there last time, but these are styles that I don't gravitate to. And so I think I ended up, I was pulling out so much stuff that I just ended up not looking at everything. And there was less stuff this time, so I looked at everything. Okay, so they're all sort of this kind of style. Something I would never wear, never want to wear. Spiked heel boots with this platform. The leather feels terrific. And I mean, the first thing I saw was made in Italy. I swear everything they have is made in Italy. Really curious where they got their stuff. This is a size 40. And the brand I was not familiar with is Gianvito Rossi. And I did quickly look that up to see if that was like a legit brand, and it seemed to be a good brand. Again, I didn't do much research. I just put in that name and saw what popped up and saw a whole bunch of stuff all over $100. I'm like, good enough. Good enough at these prices. This is funny. This was the first one I picked up and this man goes, oh, I was going to buy those. Cute. Look at that. It doesn't even fit. I have to do it this way for it to fit. That's how high it is. And it's got a splatter look. And it feels like fabric, but maybe it's suede. I think it might be suede because it is, let's see if you can see the brand. Stuart Weitzman. Can you see it? There it is. Stuart Weitzman. Size, I can't tell. Maybe it's in here. They've got some sort of boot tree thing in there. Oh, those are handy to have. I can use these for taking pictures. That was included in the price. I didn't even ask them, hey, do you want this back? I just forgot about it. But I know last time they were like, yeah, take the hangers too. So I figured they wouldn't want that. But aren't these cool? My guess being that it is Stuart Weitzman, that it's probably suede. Curious about these. Definitely will do a Google image search. There was one pair of boots here that I did do a Google image search to see if that brand actually makes this boot in case they were fake. Came right up, and I think the retail price is over $1,000. They are like a very berry pink with this extreme design on it. Very little wear. Made in Italy, size 40. And the brand is, let me see if you can see it. Nice leather. The brand, I've never found this brand, but I do believe it's a good brand. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Can you see it? It's off-white. Anyway. So I think I saw these for $1,200, something like that. It feels good, that leather. I'm like, okay. Wow. Then I got these. Oh my God, these boots, they're all boots that I don't even want to be the person that wears these in another life. It's like not a style I have any interest in, but gold, sort of, it's almost a crocodile or alligator style, but I feel like they're too even to really be trying to look like that. They're not completely even though. I don't know. And this was a brand I never heard of, so I did look this one up. This was also handmade in Italy. Handmade in Italy. Size 41. And the brand is Lesilla. L-E-S-I-L-L-A. And I did a quick search of this brand to see if it was like a legit brand. I never heard of it. And again, it came up, with high prices. I'm like, throw it in the bag. And last pair, and we can put this video to sleep, is, what's the brand on this? Okay, I didn't know this brand. I mean, I think you can see it better on the other boot. Come here, other boot. Come here. Come to mama. The brand is Elahnah. Alaila. Made in Italy, size 40. I feel like I've heard of that brand. I'm not sure what's, let's see. It's folded over here, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's boot trees in it again. Oh. If this house was like in a direction that I normally go, I would just try to drive by it every weekend, just in case. But they really didn't have new stuff, I don't think so. No, I just don't know where they get their stuff. Look at this. Look at this boot. Very curious to start researching these. This also feels like, it feels almost as good as my suede jacket, my Loro Piana. It's so smooth that I'm not sure it's suede. Like normally suede has slight texture to it. And this is just like pureed suede. Same as that jacket. It's like the softest suede I've ever felt. I don't know if I'll be able to see inside, but I'm sure I can, like, I don't know where, there's nothing around here that has anything marked about what it, oh, you know what, I could look inside. There is a side zipper, not all the way up. It's got the tree in it. Anyway, what do you think? Good, a little different bit of haul for me. Same as the last one from this yard sale. I found some stuff that is not what I normally show. I'm really happy. I'm really hoping that I can price these higher because one of the things that has happened to my closet in the last, I don't know, 8 to 12 months is I am finding more things that I can list higher. I have a lot of items that I'm listing at 100. And of course, for the first few years, I was like 25, 30, you know, if I found something to list for 50, it was a lot. So between my online auctions and then just getting lucky here and there, I have items that I can list at 100 and above. And I really like that. This morning, okay, the last 3 sales I made, one was for 165, one was for 85, and one was for 170. And the 85 and the 170 were both items I bought on online auctions. So the one that sold for 170, my profit is, I think my profit was right around 100. And then the one that sold for 85, I think my profit, it was right around 50, maybe a little bit higher. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy that my closet is going up a level in that way. That's all I have. I am not planning a bins trip until January because my bins buddy is, you know, gearing up for the holidays. And unless I really need stuff, which I don't, obviously, I prefer to go with her. It's much more fun than going on my own. But I do miss it. If it was closer, I would probably go on my own because I could go for an hour or two. But anyway, I don't need stuff. I'm going to wait for her. And I will just, any sourcing I do now is if there happens to be yards. Oh, there's actually there's a cat charity yard sale next weekend, but it's Friday and Saturday, and I'm not going to get there till Saturday, so I don't know if it'll be picked over. I don't know if they'll get good stuff, but I'm definitely going to that because of what it is. So maybe I'll have a haul next week. I don't know. I'm rambling. I do that. Sorry. Hey, can you put this in fast forward so you get to go to the end without having to listen to everything I say? I don't know. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody that watches this, and I will see you soon, I hope.